This may sound a little different, but we just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge what is currently occurring around the world.
We want to state firmly and unequivocally that genocide is unacceptable. We stand with the people in Gaza, the Sudan, and Congo, as well as any other oppressed peoples in the world.
We have decided to show support by sharing both humanitarian aid organizations and resources regarding these current conflicts. History has shown us that we need to stand up and break the cycle of those that came before us and fight for those that cannot fight for themselves.
You can find the resources we're sharing both in our description and linked in any of our socials.
Hello, and welcome to the Thirsty Bitches podcast, where we talk about anything under the sun, from books, entertainment, self-help, and even a little spice. I'm Victoria.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Katalyn.
And we are here to talk about some actors. Just be aware that the strike, as of recording for SAG-AFTRA, is still ongoing, so we won't be talking about their actual work. We will just be talking about the actors and actresses themselves.
Exciting though, can I talk? The WGA AMTPT, they came to an agreement and they got everything they wanted, which was very exciting.
Yes,
Yeah,
so we're hopeful that the SAG-AFTRA strike will be ending soon. But we're here to talk about some actors and actresses that can't be any other character because we can't see them as anything either but themselves or as a previous character. So that should be an interesting conversation.
Yep. Before we get into that, we're going to do our Quenchable Moments. And if you're new here, a Quenchable Moment is something happy or exciting that has happened to us over the last week or so that we want to share with each other and with you. So to start us off, Victoria, what was your Quenchable Moment?
So my Quenchable Moment will be, as of the release of this episode, I'm going on Thanksgiving break. I'm very excited. A couple of days off. We'll have a long weekend. It'll be nice to just sit at home and do nothing.
Nice.
That's my Quenchable Moment. An easy one.
Very jealous. I will most likely be working through the week.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
For some reason, we have the whole week off from school. Rather than making them go to school Monday and Tuesday, yeah. I don't get paid for it, so that sucks. But anyways.
But hey, time off. That's always nice.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Love that for you. We hope you have a really relaxing time. I'm sure we'll see all about it. Katalyn, what was your Quenchable Moment?
My Quenchable Moment is I found more things to spend money on.
All right. This feels like I've given you like my spending problem. I haven't gotten anything in a long time, actually.
Well, we were at Target just doing like wandering because we needed to get out of the house. We found these things called Doorables. And they're little Disney characters. And like you don't know what you're gonna get.
I was hoping that you were gonna talk about these little things because you've been sending pictures of them.
So a bunch of them are on my desk at work because they're good fidgets, and it's actually worked really well because the kids, they'll grab them, but then they have to stand there and talk with me until they give it back. So like it's a good way to check in. But I got some more yesterday, and the highlights for me are Mole from Atlantis. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
So there's these like little plasticky ones that are like, like this. I have Wally at work, and now I have Eve.
Oh, cute.
And then we found these little. Oh, obviously. I also got like Jack Skellington and Woody, Oliver from Oliver and Company, and like
underrated.
Yeah. Yes. Flit from Pocahontas. Yeah. Flit. But then we found squishy ones that are smaller, and they come in these little things.
Aww.
And I got a bunch of them, but I think my favorite one might be this little Stitch. And like he's just
Victoria's like, give it to me.
Yeah. Anyways, so I've been spending my money on that, which is not good because I need to save my money. But yeah, I have a whole slew of them. I got John Smith. I got a bunch from Robin Hood that I don't really care about. I got another one from Oliver and Company. The little bulldog.
Oh my god!
And they're all like kind of like fuzzy, like the ones from Oliver and Company are. But yeah, So that's my quenchable moment, is the little doses of serotonin my roommate and I have been getting from those.
I love that. You guys deserve it.
She bought the villains pack, so we have a bunch of villains on a little shelf out there. But anyways, Kiara, what's your quenchable moment?
My quenchable moment is that one of my best friends from my hometown I am seeing this weekend.
Yay.
And we have not seen each other in 4 years in person.
Wow.
So she moved up to Portland in October of 2019. And then I left for Boston August of 2020, and we have not seen each other in person since she left for Portland.
Now you guys are so close.
Yeah, and she's lived in Portland this whole time, so we've been trying for this past year to like kind of get together, and it just hasn't like worked out. And so we were like, no, like we have to make this work. So this weekend she's driving up from Portland on a Thursday, and she's staying until Sunday, and I'm really excited to see her because I haven't seen her in so long. We met while I was working at the gym, so she met me when I was in my relationship. And so she did not know me pre-relationship, but she got to know me during relationship. And the moment I told her that we broke up, she's that friend that unfollowed him on everything, and she talks shit about him all the time. I love it so much. She is that friend. Because she called us mom and dad, and she's like, mom and dad got a divorce, and now my mom's side. Fuck that. So she is one of the two friends that I still had when I left for Boston. Because I mean, I had a couple more. I had Brennan and Carice and stuff too. But like my close friends that like I'd had for a long time was Emily and Valerie. So I'm excited to see her. Spend some time. She's also a reader. So
nice.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
Nice. That's exciting. Well, on to something else. Actors that we can't see as anything but either a previous character or themselves.
Mm-hmm.
A big one for me is Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler is just Adam Sandler.
He has his own production company. Like he knows what character he does well, and he sticks to it.
It's not even a character; it's just him.
Yeah, exactly. He knows what he plays well, and he sticks to it.
Yeah.
Like,
and he knows
never
what he
deviated from that. And I don't ever watch any of his movies because of this, because it's just not a character that I vibe with. And I just know it's going to be the exact same thing every time. So, why bother?
Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy watching 8 Crazy Nights.
Never seen it.
It's his, like, one animated movie that it's literally him as the main character. And it's about Hanukkah, 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
It's so funny. There's an old man that gets pushed. He's in a porta potty and gets like pushed. It's like bad. It's like the bad funny, like
Jackass
funny.
kind of funny.
Yeah. Like the porta potty gets like pushed. It's sad because it's like a little old man like gets pushed over the side, but it's like a whole thing with like the town.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that's probably one of my favorite ones from him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just nope. No, thank you. Another one for me is Bruce Willis.
Another actor who like knows his genre and sticks to it.
Yeah. He plays the same, which he is no longer acting. He's since retired due to his
illness. Which is sad.
His diagnosis.
I'm happy that Demi Moore is like standing by his side for it too. Like I think that's really sweet that she's like staying with him for it, which is
Well, I think despite their divorce, they always had a really amenable relationship.
Yes.
Like there's pictures of them with all of their kids and like I think that's great. But yeah, I can never see him as anything but, his one character, which is fine.
That's fine. Fine.
And I love him for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another one. This is a new one. And this is so much. Sorry. Hold on one second. So my next one is actually a new one, and I didn't think about him until literally just a second. Um, but the first show that I saw, the first and really only show that I had seen him in was Lucifer.
Is it
It's
Lucifer?
DB
Is it
Woodside.
Lucifer?
No, he plays a Menadil.
Oh yes.
And
I
no
haven't
matter
watched
what I've
Lucifer
seen him
so
in
long.
since, I always refer to him as a
I'm
Menadil.
gonna deal. Yes.
Oh, I just thought of another one for my list. I'm an idiot. Anyways.
Yes. I would agree.
And I think it's just because I loved him so much as a Menadil. And then the last one that I have is Jensen Ackles, and I haven't seen him as Soldier Boy. I've heard really good things about him as Soldier Boy. I just refuse to watch The Boys because it's just such a traumatic show, and I just I physically can't do it.
Emily has watched it and she said that I would like it, except that there's some like really dark themes to it that I might not enjoy.
For context, the show opens with the fastest man alive literally running through a person,
Uh-huh.
and they like explode. So
I feel like I've seen this before.
it's very gory. Anyways,
Yeah.
I was obviously a Supernatural girly. And, it just got to the point where it was just Jensen being Jensen, and
Mhm.
I think
Jensen
everybody was
is
okay with that.
Dean. And Dean is
So,
Jensen.
Mhm.
It's hard for me to associate him with anything else, which I think it's the case for most people who were fans of Supernatural because it was such a long-standing show, and they still actively participate in the SPN fandom. So, anyways.
I get it.
That's it for me. That's all I can think of as of right now. I'm sure there are so many, but
I struggled
those are
with
the
this.
ones that stick out in my mind the most.
Yeah.
Kira, you want to do your little?
I'm gonna let Kiara go her little rant here.
Listen, it's been a while since I've talked about this. Okay,
It has been. I give you that.
it's been quite some time. Get up. Here's my soapbox, right there. It's me stepping on my soapbox.
And
Stop
it's not
fucking
Vaughn.
casting. Not Vaughn.
Different soapbox. Different soapbox.
Henry Cavill cannot play everyone. The man is getting too old to play characters that are supposed to be they're supposed to look younger. Like literally everyone fan casting him in all of our favorite books. It's like, please stop. Like, I get it. Him in The Witcher, he looks like he could be Rowan pre-haircut. Like, oh my god, yeah, whatever. No. The man has wrinkles. He cannot be Rowan.
Rowan is in his like.
But Rowan does not look like. Because Rowan does not have wrinkles.
He might.
Ouch.
You don't know.
No. Henry Cavill cannot play Rowan. Too old. Especially since Aelin is like 19. We cannot have someone who looks like they're 19 with someone who looks like Henry Cavill. That will look bad.
This is not Kira saying that Henry Cavill is bad looking, just that he's
very attractive. He is a very smash so hard.
But stop casting him.
Please
Stop fan casting him.
Please stop fan casting him. Every time I look at him, all I see is Superman. All I see is Superman.
Yeah, actually, speaking of Henry Cavill, though, I don't think I can see him as
after The
anything
Witcher.
But Geralt now.
No, I don't think like. In my opinion, if you are in like a well-known book to movie TV show adaptation, like fantasy, sci-fi, whatever it being, and you have like a very prominent role, I don't think that you should be given another prominent role in another book to TV adaptation. That's my personal opinion. On my list, I have anyone from Twilight. Literally.
Valid.
I don't want to see. I love them too, but like everyone, we're all big stans of Charlie in Twilight. Billy Burke, he is in 911 Lone Star, and I look at him and I'm just like, it's Charlie. Billy. Like it's not
Ariana. What are you doing here?
It's like I look at him and I'm just like, no, it's Charlie. Like I can't not look at them. And the actor that plays Billy in Twilight, you know, Jacob's dad, he is in Yellow. No. Is it Yellowstone? The show?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
I don't watch
It wouldn't
it.
surprise me.
He's in that. I think he's in that, and he plays one of the natives that live on the
Mhm.
land.
Mhm.
I look at him just like, you're supposed to be in a wheelchair. Like,
What
Okay,
are you
but also
walking?
on the topic of Twilight, I could not get Taylor Lautner as Shark Boy out of my head watching.
no,
So true.
no, it's so bad. And like, I love that, there's certain actors and actresses who like, they know that was like their biggest role and they like lean into it. Tom Felton will never live out of being Draco. Jackson Rathbone, battle scars. Battle scars. Like they're like, this is it. This is where I'm making my money.
And they know
And I
it.
love that. I love people who do that, but it's like literally anyone from Twilight, Henry Cavill, like stop. Please just like I cannot see them in these big roles. Not to say we're getting a lot, and I mean a lot of people crossing over from all of these big franchises like Game of
Mhm.
Thrones
Mhm.
over into the Marvel universe. And I feel like that's different.
I think it depends on them as an actor
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
what their skill set is, because there are some actors and actresses that can very easily transition and are very like easily able to adapt to a different type of character, like Gary Oldman, for instance. That man is a chameleon.
Mhm.
He very easily is able to shift gears and become like really anything.
Anna Kendrick, she's been doing really great at like adapting, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The last one on my list outside of Twilight and Henry Cavill, it's Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
When I look at her, and I have two. When I look at her, I see obviously Katniss Everdeen,
Mhm.
but also Mystique from X-Men.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I
forget
can't
she was in
see
that.
her as any like, and that's what I mean like with like the Marvel crossover. It's like these superhero ones, like I feel like they're separate from all these things. Like
Mhm.
if you start as a superhero, I have a hard time seeing you in
Yeah,
like
like RDJ.
yeah, Robert, I was
Yeah.
gonna say Robert Downey Jr. I'm like, if I saw you in anything else, no, you're Iron Man. I feel like if you go from like Game of Thrones to Marvel, it's like okay, great, that's fine, you can do that. But now you're Marvel, and I don't want to see you in a big role like this
Yeah.
ever again. Like I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I think another big one for that too is Chris Evans. And
Yeah,
I think if he had done anything but Knives Out right after leaving Cap, then it would have been a lot harder because it was such a separation
Yeah.
of what he had been doing for over a decade.
Mhm.
Over a decade. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I agree. It's with those big franchises, it can be really hard.
Like I don't know how, and I'm blanking on his name. He's in Guardians.
Chris Pratt?
Mm-mm.
Drax?
He plays Drax because he's leaving and he's
Oh, God.
starting his career. But I'm like, you're going from Drax to like something else, and like I love that for you. I love that you're trying to branch out.
Dave Bautista.
Dave
I
Bautista.
was like, I don't
Yep.
know his real name. I just know
Yep.
it's Drax.
I love that you're branching out, but it's gonna be hard for me to
Mhm.
See you as
separate you
anything.
from this character,
Mhm.
Mhm.
which
And
is
that I think
why,
that he left when that's why he left when he did, because he
and
didn't want to
that's
get too steeped
which is
into
why
it.
I am such like a big stickler when we talk about like these adaptations and everything, like all of SJMs that we're hoping for at some point in our lifetime.
They need to be
I
newer actors.
I want a fresh cast, like with
Mhm.
ACOTAR. I would be totally fine with recognizable faces for Amarantha
The big
and
bad.
King
The King of
Hybern.
Hybern.
Like those are the two that I would be okay with. Everyone else, I want like fresh faces.
Mhm.
I think
Which is
for,
fair.
a Throne of Glass adaptation, it would be the King of Adarlan and Maeve. I would be okay with them. Even
Erewhon.
Arabin.
Erewhon.
Oh,
Am
I
I
was
right?
gonna say Arabin.
Yeah, Erewhon.
Yeah, Erewhon.
Why do when I say Erewhon, I just think Lord of the Rings. But like
Fair.
those three, like I'd be okay with them being like recognizable faces, Like, there are certain people within the cast and I'm like, okay, that's fine because they're not like the main person in the cast. But like, I don't want everyone's like, oh, Henry Cavill can play Rowan and Henry Cavill can play Az or Cassian, or I'm just like, please, God, please.
Henry Cavill of like
Any big
maybe 10, 15 years ago would have been a great Cassian.
Yeah,
Let's be
Henry
honest.
Cavill during the what was the movie called about the Anne Boleyn?
The Tudors.
Something about the
When he was
Tudors.
in that show.
Like Henry Cavill that time? Oh yeah. He probably for sure could have done
giving
it.
off himbo energy for sure.
Oh, for sure. But now we're older. We've grown. We've adapted. He's I don't know. Just it doesn't fit for me.
Matured.
People get so mad at me. They're just like on TikTok. They get so mad, but I'm just like, no, Henry Cavill cannot. And they're like, I'm like, listen, the man's
If
is
that's
getting
what you want-
old. I am so sorry to tell you this. He's still sexy as shit. But
He is.
If that's what you want to imagine in your free time, go for it. Be merry. But also, we have to be realistic.
We have to be realistic, and if they cast Henry Cavill in any of these parts, I will boycott.
It wouldn't happen.
I will boycott.
Not with the team that's on the show right now. And also, that's like way below his pay grade. Let's be very real. Yeah. That is way below his pay grade. Honestly, even The Witcher was below his pay grade. And the reason why he did it was because he
loves The Witcher.
A huge fan of it.
Yes.
So he's moved on to other projects. So, anyways.
Katalyn, it's all you.
Okay. I just put all of Harry Potter. So
exactly.
Radcliffe, Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, Tom Felton.
Okay, but Daniel Radcliffe has done a really good job.
He's breaking out but in my brain, he's still little Harry Potter. And I mean, Emma Watson has tried as well.
And I just want to say, you say all of Harry Potter, but I would actually say all of the younger people on Harry Potter, because everyone who played the professors, like
it was already
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I still only see her as McGonagall.
Like they all came in having amazing like historiography under their belt. Like they have all the roles they played have been so amazing, and they said, "Yeah, sure, we'll take up this. We'll do this. This is easy for us.
Yeah,
we'll just do this one."
But just to me, like, I still struggle even with like the more established actors to not see them as that. But maybe it's just because it was so formative in my life. But
yeah,
anyways,
there's also that.
So that's R.I.P. both Dumbledores, though. By the way,
over two.
Now. I just did you guys see the thing where it was Snape? McGonagall,
yes, I don't want to talk about it. I got said that like so many times.
Yeah,
I've seen sucks.
It. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then the other one for me is David Tennant will always be the Doctor.
Always.
I've tried watching Good Omens.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I know, but I'm like, he's the Doctor. What is he doing?
Yeah. So good. And he was actually really good in Jessica Jones too. Oh my gosh, it was like disturbing.
There's another, like, he did like a murder show, I think in the UK as well.
Yeah.
And I can't watch it because I'm like, you're the Doctor.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I had a hard time separating him a little at first too, but Good Omens is so fucking good.
I know, and I want to watch it, but I just...
Oh my god, I can't. Oh, I
cannot
wait for the strikes to be like completely over so I can get back.
I saw a trailer for the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, and I freaked out. So that's
oh my god,
so can I add another one to my list really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm sorry, Tom Hiddleston.
Right.
I just thought there's a certain show that's gonna be starting soon. Tom Hiddleston. Sorry, bud. You're Loki. No other choice. That's who you are forever.
Loki.
Yeah. I think he's also one of those actors who like leans into it. He's like, I'm Loki forever. Like,
well, I mean, look at how he dressed to his first Comic-Con. He wore his
as Loki. He was Loki. He was like, I'm not Tom.
He did. He walks in and he's like, I'm pretty sure he spread his arms out and said, "Kneel."
Oh,
yeah,
that's all right.
Katalyn's like, I need to go find this.
He leaned into it. He was like, this is my life now. Mm-hmm. And he loves it. Like, he loves playing Loki. So, like, we're here for it.
Yeah.
We support.
I concur. Yeah. Gosh. But yeah,
That's all I got.
those are some of our actors that are just themselves or can't be anybody else for the rest of eternity. So
You
we'd
know?
like to know what some of the actors that you guys can't see as anything else. You can message us on Instagram, hit us up on TikTok. We also have a Discord server where you guys can chat with us, or you can even email us at tbp.saythirsty@gmail.com. But for now, Kiara, will you take us out with an affirmation?
I will. So today's affirmation is, I trust that every twist and turn in my life brings me necessary growth.
Oh,
Every affirmation you've done today has been about growth.
it has. Or like seasons changing.
'Tis the season. I don't know.
All right.
I'm
I'll
pretty
let
sure
you
the
know.
last one I have is for today is also about that.
Oh,
there's a theme.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to tune in on Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays for all new episodes. And be sure to subscribe and follow our socials listed in the description. Make sure you like, rate, and leave a review of the podcast to help boost us across the platforms. Have a lovely day, and remember, stay thirsty, bitches.